facebook.com/LoudMindsTV. Did I miss anything, Ian?
The website.
The website, LoudMindsTV.com. Make sure you guys go check it out. It's on. It's popping. Go check it out.
Yes, yes.
So let us know what's going on the block.
I got to give him the block already? Time to be flying like that?
I think it is time for the block.
It is,
yeah. We don't want to take away.
Okay, yes, because that's my fault.
All right.
Talk too much.
Okay.
So, what you will be viewing on the block today is Ninth Wonder, DJ Premier, and Pete Rock, courtesy of Hip Hop Archives over at Harvard. Shout out to Henry Louis Gates. I'm still trying to grab you for the show. Hopefully for Black History Month we'll have you. So we'll have that for you. But the wonderful Sharon, Miss Hinton.
Miss Hinton.
Yes.
We be driving her crazy. I know her head is hurting. She's just so frustrated.
Well, we're ready to show them the block.
Okay.
And the audio's a little suspect. It's not my fault.
All right. We won't hold it against you.
All right. Take them away.
He ran to the mic. Don't knock the mic down now, bro.
Ready. Make sure you identify yourself when you start. Let us know who you are. And let's not, do really long questions. Okay,
My time to rock the mic? All right, cool.
Rock the mic.
First of all, I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here with y'all today.
Thank you.
I got a chance to meet Ninth last year downstairs. That was cool.
Yep.
Premier, actually, I'm going to swing this one to you. Shout out to you, Pete Rock. I ain't forget you, my man. Boston, Gangstar. How has that transformed your, relationship with hip-hop? Because for me, that's one of my Boston legends.
Right.
Guru, rest in peace.
Right. I mean, it was a major part to me because Gangstar already had a history, and then I became a part of one of the biggest groups in the history of hip-hop culture. So the fact that their history originated in Boston, which, for those that don't know, I always say there's 3 stages of Gangstar. The first stage was Big Suge. Big Suge's brother Suave D was the DJ, and Guru was the MC. Guru actually was a singer first. He did not rap at all. Really? Suge taught him how to rap. Yeah.
Wow.
Guru was a singer. They had a crew, and they used to do the moves like the Temptations, and when we'd be on tour, they would actually make sure they could still do it, and they would take their jackets, flip them around and throw them back on and in sync. And even, Suge's a big guy. And they would actually, do the routines. And I was like, wow, blown away that they still had those down. And Suge was the one rapping. But once he started to show Guru how to structure a rhyme, Guru just completely took off and passed Suge's rhyme style and adopted his own and turned it into one of the biggest, that's what turned him into one of the biggest MCs in hip hop, and he had an incredible voice. With me, I'm really into voices, and Guru's voice, I've never heard a voice like that ever in my life, and that's what attracted me to him was his voice. So from there, the original Gangstar, like I said, was Big Suge, Suge's brother Suave D, and Guru. Then Suge got incarcerated, and his brother moved on, so now it was 2 MCs. It was Guru and Damo Deesky, who's also from Boston. Everybody's from Boston except me. And then there was DJ Mike D, but his DJ name was Want to Be Down. But if you run it fast, it's DJ Wanna Be Down. But it was spelled DJ, the number 1, the number 2, the letter B, and then down. Want to Be Down. So then they disbanded, and Guru was looking for a new producer. That's when I was in New York, staying in the summer, working and shopping my demos. Guru heard my demo because the label that we were on when it was an independent label called Wild Pitch, it was a husband and wife label. Back then, a lot of hip hop was independent. You know, because, you know, it only took a couple $100 to make a record and get it put out, and all the hot DJs were playing all the good stuff that came out of New York. So when Guru heard my demo, he liked me, but he didn't like the MC that I was with. And neither did the label. So my MC, who's also was from Boston, who I met in college, because I went to Prairie View A&M University in Texas, we all met and tried to get our crew going, but it just wouldn't work. We kept, even Stu found that on the label, put us in a better studio to make us, to see if in a professional studio if we could sound better. And he still wasn't satisfied with the way the demos were coming out. My MC got frustrated after a few months had passed, and he enlisted in the military. So when he also lived with us as well in Brooklyn. Once he enlisted in the military, and the recruiting officer happened to come get him on a weekend when I was there, everybody else was out of the house. And I'm like, yes, may I help you? And he's like, yeah, I'm coming to get Theodore Campbell. And I'm like, for what? And he's like, yeah, he enlisted in the Navy. He's coming with us today. And then we used to call him Top, MC Top Ski. And I was like, yo, Top, are you leaving? He said, yeah, man, I'm leaving. I said, for how long? He said, I enlisted for 4 years. So when he enlisted for the 4 years, I'm like, well, I'm not going to wait for you for 4 years to come back. If he said a year, I definitely would have stayed loyal and waited. But 4 years, I got to move on. So I called Guru back in Wild Pitch and said, hey, if you still need me, I'm available. And Guru was like, I still want you in the group. And that's how we got together. And then also Guru ran across one other demo tape, which happened to be Lord Finesse. And he said, what do you think of this? They're thinking about signing this guy. And I was like, yeah, I like the demo. And that's how Lord Finesse became our label mate. And that's how he was the first artist I ever produced.
Nice.
Thank you. You're welcome.